Hello, hello, hello. So just before we get started, because InFamous doesn't have a main menu screen, it just throws you into it. Thankfully, it's allowed me to pause during this cutscene, so I can start a new game. Even though all I've seen is just music and it showing a jukebox. And what I like to save, yes, because I've done fuck all. As far as I'm aware, this game's around 2.5 hours long. Obviously providing I don't get all the collectibles. Which I probably won't. But yeah. This is Festival of Blood.
Beer, please.
Make it two. On me.
I'm perfectly capable of buying my own beer, thank you.
Good. Glad to hear that. You can get the next round. You are not from around here, are you?
What makes you say that?
I would have recognized such a beautiful pair of eyes.
Maybe you were too busy reading your kitty books to notice.
This? Oh, this is no kiddie book. This is research.
Yeah, I guess I'll just have to owe you that next round.
Hey, I'm being serious. Now, there's some freaky deaky shit going on out there. Kind of shit to make you piss your pants. This book here teaches you how to deal with it.
Okay.
You know my buddy Cole McGrath? He used to make fun of it too.
The Cole McGrath?
One and only.
The Demon of Empire City.
That's what they call him.
You know Cole McGrath.
Know him? He's like a brother to me. A brother from another mother. In fact, it's this here kitty book, as you call it, that helped me save him from eternal damnation.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me more.
Well, you know about Pyre Night?
Can't say that I do.
Oh, man. I knew you weren't from around here.
Okay, side note, never ever let Zeke take his glasses off. Because that is some freaky deaky shit.
Every Pyre Night, the folks in New Marais go certifiably apeshit. They put on costumes, build big old bonfires in the streets, and dance around them till sunup. Me and my boy, we were there for the last one. We couldn't even get a beer before folks started howling out for help from beneath the church. Now, some folks might...
Okay, first of all, subtitles right at the bottom. On. Thank you.
say that Cole McGrath is a bad guy. Ain't nothing farther from the truth. Back then, if folks were suffering, he'd be right there to lend a hand.
We were getting decorations from beneath the church, and the seal started falling in. I think there are more folks trapped down there.
Hey, don't worry. I got it under control.
It was cold down in them catacombs beneath the city. They were first used for crypts, then the Underground Railroad, and then some bootlegging. Yeah, they got used for pretty much everything. Thing is, the folks who went down there kept disappearing.
Anyone else in here?
I'm in need.
Yeah, those fingers had got him. They'd opened up a vein in his neck and started dripping blood into some matchstick of a corpse. Cole's a conduit. He's superhuman. And His blood, whew, it did the trick. And her bite was like a pit bull with syringes for teeth. The more she drank, the prettier she got. Other vampires started crowding around, chanting her name. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Yeah, Cole's blood had brought her back all right. In return, she gave him a little something on the side.
I hear they named a cocktail after me. The Bloody Mary. Oh, God, I hate that name. Worse yet, it's served with breakfast. When was it ever acceptable to drink before 5 in the afternoon?
What the hell?
Well, my dear, I control you now. In fact, come sunrise, all of your free will be mine.
Screw you.
Don't try to raise your hand against me. I will not allow it.
Young fool.
Come on. I read Dracula. I know how this works. Guess next time I hold my breath.
Oh, you'll regret that compromise. Staking other vampires won't make you astray.
Get out of my head.
So fine, enjoy your last night of freedom. Because once the sun rises, you'll be my pet. Maybe I'll dress you up, put you in a nice peacoat like the rest of my boys. You'll look very dashing.
Damn you.
Cole had made it out of the catacombs. He couldn't escape what he'd become. He was thirsty, desperate for a drink.
No.
Hi, mister. You know where the pirates at around here?
Okay, that's not very good animation for him biting her neck.
He didn't choose to do it. The instinct had taken over. But her blood was now on his hands and in his veins.
You're one of us now. Embrace your new life. It's wonderful. useful, isn't it? Well, of course, to fuel such powers, you'll need more blood. Rivers of juicy, warm, human blood. Drink them dry. The blood of lovers is a taste to be savored.
Vampire!
That's it. Keep your strength up. My children are going to test you tonight, and I want to see what you can do. I've never had a subject with abilities like yours. Oh, you're such a treasure.
Hey man, where you at? You've been off the radar for a while.
See, I got bitten by a vampire.
Really? Do you look more handsome than normal? Do teenage girls suddenly find you irresistible?
Hey, I'm serious, see. I tried fighting back against the vampire who bit me, but she gets inside my head and takes control.
Trophy.
Bloody Mary says that comes sunrise,
Then again, I'm going to get quite a few of
I'll
these,
be your slave.
since I've never played this before.
Okay. Look, brother, we've been through weirder stuff than this. Now, it can't be a coincidence that they showed up on Pyre Night. There's got to be a connection there. What with all these demon decorations and whatnot.
Yeah, okay. That's a start. Hey, maybe I'll run into a few vampire groupies while I'm out there.
Hey, that's the spirit.
The plot so far, I've been bitten by, well, I was attacked. Bollocks, I didn't want to do that. So I went down into the catacombs of a church, got bit by a lesser vampire, or a human who was just bitten by a vampire, and I was then taken to the corpse of Bloody Mary. And so they cut open his neck, poured blood into her, she revived, sort of like in Underworld 1 or Underworld 2, whatever, whichever one it is. She obviously awakens, she bites him, heals herself, and then Cole becomes a vampire. And we're now here. So you pretty much missed nothing anyway, Dark Shadow.
Huh. Father Ignatius Demon Slayer.
I'd probably assume not. That there's no karma system. Because obviously it's a standalone game. Like I say, I'd assume it doesn't have a karmic system because I can't heal anyone, I can only bite them, so...
No!
Hey Z, I just saw a banner of Father Ignatius smiting demons. Anything about that guy?
I know he's got a badass mustache. Seen his statue over by the cathedral. You thinking he had some kind of technique for dealing with blood guzzlers?
Yeah, I'm just hoping it works without having to get ordained. Sour chastity and all that.
I sure wouldn't know anything about that. Long nights alone, staring at a bikini magazine. Yeah, that's foreign territory to me.
Okay, good talk.
My girls were eager to meet you. Try to keep your arms and legs attached.
Oh wow, that was a cheap jump scare. Didn't work, as usual.
Upside down. It's kind of hard. Alright, man, it's really looking like it was Ignatius who torched Mary way back when. But I've got to figure out how he got close.
You know what? They got the Legend of Pyre Night show going on by the clock tower. And I'm pretty sure Ignatius is in it.
Kind of reminds you of the Sleeping Dog Halloween DLC. Oh yeah. That DLC was okay at best. It was good, but I think playing it again might be a bit of a issue. Because like I say, it was fun, but from what I remember, it's not probably fun to play again.
Gather round, good people, and take a seat. The secrets of Pyre Night are about to be revealed. Come on and let me take y'all back in time, friends. Back to the early days of Numeray. The streets of our town were filled with laughter, and the people were full of hope. Until folks started disappearing from the streets at night. Only one man, Father Ignatius, was brave enough to walk in the shadows, hunting for the devil who would harm his flock. And it was from the shadows that he spotted her, a vile woman, feeding on a man's flesh. And as fast as a thought, she was gone, taking refuge in the crypts beneath the city. That very night, Ignatius rallied his fearful parish to action, leading the way down into the crypts. And as they came upon the nest of sinners, he held aloft his holy barbed cross, and the sinners scattered like cockroaches from its holy light. But their leader, Bloody Mary, she wasn't fast enough. Ignatius brought her up before his church and tied her to a pile. And as flames licked at her heels, the devil woman revealed her true form while shouting out a curse, vowing that one day she'd return and take her revenge. And what happened to Ignatius, you ask? Well, he's still with us, my friends. Buried in St. Charles Cemetery, right alongside his barbed cross. And that's why we burn, my friends, to warn Bloody Mary's ghost and all the other sinners of this world to stay clear of Numeray. You can dance, sing, and walk the streets, 'cause nothing, and I mean nothing, is gonna eat you on Pyre Night!
Yep, looks like I'm gonna become Cole McGrath, Gravedigger.
Alright, Z, I need you to
Thief.
look up where Ignatius is buried in St. Charles Cemetery.
Overall
Turns
arsehole.
out he was in tune with some sort of vampire-killing relic.
No problem. All them goths love to make cemetery maps and then put them online. Man, I'd love to give me a goth girl. All that eye makeup, that'd be like kissing a raccoon. Whew, that's hot.
It's him. Monster.
Please.
Well, I don't exactly think, obviously, you know, goth
Now.
is a sort of trend, but I know what you mean. Like, it's not really, at least from what I've seen, it's not really seen anymore. Like, I remember one guy, and for him it was just a phase. Thankfully. But, to each person their own. If they want to dress up in black and be moody bastards, they can. Don't fucking talk to me. You know, smile, have a laugh, you know. If someone farts and it's funny, laugh. You've only got one life, live it. Don't go, ooh, death is so cool right now. So if anyone does that, please leave. Probably not going to get along with you. And basically that's the final boss. The one that's flying around. Obviously I'm not strong enough to take her on just yet.
Hey Z, looks like I'm a little late. Vampire's the cross.
What kind of a moron sees someone turn into what you would assume is a vampire
Alright. Really want to do this?
and just stare instead of running away? I mean, balls.
Okay, now, where's your buddy?
You want the barbed cross? Then open your eyes as a vampire. See only as we can. Embrace the hidden world.
The neckbiters had picked the right night to come out. Everyone in town was in costume, staggering around drunk. Fangers could walk the streets. Folks didn't even notice. They were everywhere, and their numbers were growing.
What is this? Blood? They're stashing jars of blood where anyone could find them, a kid. Well, I guess it's my civic duty to find them and drink them all.
Ah, you can feel him, can't you? My pet posing as a human.
Oh gee, I wonder which one it could be. Do you think it's that one over there? Or him? Or maybe the completely obvious one that doesn't have any organs?
Was that really necessary? Come sunrise, you and he would have been the best of friends.
Hello, ladies.
It's ours.
Once again, Cole was lured back into the night. Following that big bat's echo was getting old. He was really ready to find that cross.
Come on already. Oh, fine. Okay, where's the cross?
Box was empty. The only thing inside were notes about how the cross was made. Oh, and Lord, did Ignatius get that thing made. The core was made of sacred wood. No joke. Edged in silver from King Solomon's temple, dipped in holy water from the Vatican, and blessed by the big guy himself. It was the ultimate bloodsucker slayer. And it was still out there somewhere. And if my buddy was gonna take down Mary, he'd need that weapon. Trouble was, he just had one night to find it. In the hours since being bit, Cole's body kept changing. New sensations started tickling at his brain, and he had to follow them. He couldn't help himself. While following those finger marks, Cole started to feel something. A sense of belonging. Creeped him out. sparks lit up in his mind. He could understand what had been written there. It was a story meant to educate new vampires about the life and times of that blood-sucking bitch, Bloody Mary.
As I was strolling along the waterfront this evening, I was mistaken for a lady of the night by a group of 3 sailors. They sought to engage me, but could not agree over which one of them would get the pleasure of my company. Fortunately, I was able to play peacemaker. I assured them that if they could provide a soundproof room and a door with a sturdy lock, I would be happy to entertain all 3 of them. Well, this bargain was acceptable to all parties, and they were able to meet at least half my terms. The lock on the door was quite sturdy, and while some of their screams may have escaped the room, the sailors did not.
Look, man, that barbed cross
Collectible
is a
map
big
online,
deal
which I
for
can
these
look at
fighters.
anyway.
You got any idea where
I'm
they
not going to
hide
be in any
some
rush to get all the
valuable
trophies for this,
No.
but they're not too
You know what?
hard.
Maybe the room where they kept Bloody Mary's corpse.
Pretty much just get all
I'll go check it out.
collectibles
Right on. I'll meet
and
you at
beat the game, I
cathedral.
think.
We'll retrace your
I
steps when you
don't
first
think I have
went
to
in.
beat it on hard though.
Yeah, look, man, I appreciate the offer, but, I got this under control.
Sun's gonna come up. You only got a few hours left.
It's too dangerous, see? I better go out this long.
If you say so.
No!
Okay then. Just completely got annihilated. Glad that doesn't happen in the main game. But considering this is going to be short and sweet, I'm not too bothered.
Please! I have children!
Alright, Z. Headed in to look for the room they kept Mary. Keep an eye out above ground for the cross, would you?
Sure, man. Happy to help. I just wish you'd lean on me more. I got your back, brother.
Yeah, and I can eat a lot of bugs. Like crazy fast. It's awesome. I'm sure they'll make a comic book out of me.
Sure, they'll call you the Bug Biter.
Yeah, maybe, the Gnat Masher. Oh, man, the vampire sense, it's tingling.
Haha! Nice
There's a
Spider-Man
break
reference.
in the wall. It's not there.
That's the vampires, man. They can glamour people, make them see things that ain't there, even walls.
Hey, so they put in some sort of dumbwaiter with like a propane tank in it. Says white phosphorus on the side.
Whatever you do not shoot that thing.
Okay, all right. I'll just smoke the elevator's engine.
Crazy. White phosphorus will set fire to anything. Couldn't be more dangerous. Although it is kind of cool.
Bastard.
Found another phosphorus tank. It's like a detonator on it. Same sort of dumbwaiter to the surface.
Kill the engine on that thing, man. You know what? I think them fingers are looking to burn the city down with all that phosphorus. Widespread arson. No one could stop. It's payback for burning Bloody Mary way back when.
That makes sense. All the vampires be safe underground. While topside, human barbecue.
Oh, that's Mary.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me. Broke another one, Z.
You know, I can't imagine they'd need many more. That white phosphorus is nasty.
More of the same. Plus some sort of iron key.
Huh. Kill the engine first. Then maybe that key will fit in the big old iron door at the east end of the tunnel. Hey, that could be Mary's crypt room.
Z, I thought I said it was too dangerous to come down here.
Now, come on, man. I had to look around a little. My buddy's life's on the line.
Yeah, this is it. This is where I was bitten.
Look around. Who knows? They might have stashed a cross there. The things inside Mary's trunk told her story. As a governess, man, she was great with kids. Unfortunately, one of them gave her smallpox. She was all but dead when a secret admirer decided that she was too beautiful to slip away. Reborn as a vampire, Mary was always at Marco's side. Two of them drank their way through Europe, never bothering to watch the shadows. But you see, the same priest that had been with Mary at her deathbed, he'd never given up on her. And he knew that killing Mary's maker would turn her back into a human. But he didn't know that trick only worked on a vampire's first night. With Marco dead, she flew into a rage. It was then Father Ignatius learned just how terrifying those monsters could be. Poor fella ran for it. Spent the next 37 years just one step ahead of Mary. But on the edge of the new world, in New Marais, she finally caught up to him. With nowhere left to run, Ignatius moved quick. Gathered the townsfolk together and struck first. Well, you know the rest.
No barbed cross. Just a bunch of Mary's crap.
Oh, I got you covered on that cross. Just spotted a big old bloodsucker with it. Guy's just circling around. You watch yourself, Cole. This smells like a trap.
I don't have much of a choice. I need that thing.
Wow. Fuck those whores with the fucking machine gun. Jesus Christ. They can just rip into you. And this is only on normal. Yeah, well the game isn't actually going to take 8 hours to complete, you know. It's the same thing with Infamous 2 anyway. Each time you use a blast call, the beast gets closer and closer. Oh yeah, I'm only 50 minutes in, and I'm pretty certain I've almost finished it. Or halfway finished it, because you turn back human and then you can defeat Bloody Mary.
I just don't get it.
But yeah, I did check on how long to beat, and obviously on how long to beat they have it's color coordinated to see if it's an accurate reading of how long the game is. And obviously I think if it's green then it's very accurate, if it's red then it's not at all accurate. And it was at 2.5 hours and that was green, and I'm 50 minutes in, so Either people who
Cave
played
people at
this
the cross is just going in
very
circles.
slowly,
I swear, man, this is a setup.
or I am only about halfway
I don't
through.
like Mary in the next few hours. I'm gonna be a puppet. She threatened to dress me up in a sailor outfit, Z.
Then let's see you fly, night flapper. Come on, do whatever it takes to get flying again. You can take this guy. Come on, man, fly after that bastard. He's getting away.
Why would you want to hurt me with that cross, Cole? All I've done is give to you. Share the gift of immortality. You should be kissing the hem of my dress.
Oh, it probably helps if everything stops fucking homing in on me.
You're playing with fire, newborn. You may have gifts beyond the average vampire, but my patience with your antics is very thin.
Come on, do whatever it takes to get flying again. You can take this guy. Come on, man, fly after that bastard. He's getting away.
For your own good, Cole, you need to be knocked down. Now don't worry, you won't die. Your limbs will be sewn back together with time. And by then, I'll make sure you're as docile as a lamb.
Okay, I have no idea what the fuck just happened there. Either that's scripted or the game just shit itself.
Damn. This thing's
Damn! Just getting near that cross made Cole's undead skin crawl and itch. It was powerful, all right. Just the thing to end Mary and her kin.
All right, Mary. Let's find out who's in control now.
Hey, man, while you're keeping Mary busy, I'll head underground for that white phosphorus.
What, you don't think I can take her?
Well, on the off chance you're still a blood connoisseur come sunrise, I'd rather not have to die in a fire. Besides, I can't just sit around and do nothing.
Don't you worry about me, Zeke. With this cross, I'm made in the shade.
Wow, this game really makes you travel from one end to the other over and over again. And if I can from now till there, I'm going to see if I can eliminate some firstborns so I can get my magnum bolt. Padding, well, if the game's only an hour long, I don't exactly think putting the missions on either side would really count as padding. But obviously there's other stuff to do. But considering it's just collectibles, I'm not really going to count those really, because for me collectibles shouldn't be the reason why you have a long game. They should be an optional extra that you can do, not sort of required to make it look like a $60 game is now worth $60 because you've beaten the game in 6 hours.
Bloody filth.
Well, I've now just realised, because of how stupid I am, I'm wondering why the hell I'm killing these things within one shot. Because I picked up the bloody cross, didn't I? Well, obviously besides the steak and me flying and biting,
Almost up, Mary.
the Magnum
I got
Bolt
no intention of
that's
being
in the
a
main
sick
game,
bitch.
all of my electric powers are the exact same as the stuff from the base game. Obviously anything to do with vampirism obviously is not.
This is not acceptable. That's death. Ross.
Running away. I expected more.
Kill me, and you'll be nothing.
Yeah? Tell you what I won't be. Your slave.
I'll set this whole town against you. How many lives are worth your freedom? Think about what you'll be giving up. Eternal life? It's a prize beyond value.
You wanna go?
You're strong. You and I, we could be equals. Just a few more hours. You'll see. I can take you to a place beneath Ignatius' statue. A huge gallery. I will lead you there.
Hey, man. Almost done getting all phosphorus bombs. Catacombs are empty. Whatever you're doing up there, keep it up. Okay, I'm outside and have the good. I'm coming to you.
Do as I say!
Come on, let's go!
Zeke, wait. I'm telling you, I got this covered.
Just accept some help, man. I know you're a superhero and all, but you can't always do it on your own. Just guard the exit, watch my ass while I rig up this white phosphorus. We don't want Mary getting out.
You're gonna cook her with her own bombs.
Any second now, the sun's gonna rise. She'll be trapped in here. This is our chance, brother.
Oh, now that's...
Yeah, no, I'm only an hour and 8 minutes. 1 minute. 1 hour, 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Full pause. Yeah, 2.5 hours, my arse. This is why any time I ever see a guideline of this game will take you X amount of hours, especially on how long to beat, I always knock off hours. Because I don't know what people do, but people seem to just dawdle and go, ooh, candles, ooh, floor, ooh, wall, and it's like, please play the game.
The sun's almost up.
Just please.
So soon, you'll see how much I love you. How much I want to protect you.
Guard that exit, Cole. You don't want any vamps getting out.
Dive!
Although I will say, some of these vampires do remind, the ones with the, fuck, I forgot what they're called, but the scythe things that they're throwing at me. I do know, no, well, oh no, I do know, but they remind me of the vampires from Blade, surprisingly.
Stop her! She's making a break for it! Halfway there, partner.
God, that is one thing that I do hate about fucking PlayStation trophies. Is you can do something so complex, like one in a game playthrough trophy, and if it doesn't pop, whereas obviously with Xbox they pop immediately or within a few seconds of achieving it, whereas on PlayStation you're just hearts pounding, wondering whether or not you actually got the trophy.
Shit, Cole. The sun. Hurry up! We get out of this hole, and I'll torch it!
You feel it now? Oh, you're mine, vampire. Forever.
Follow my voice! Come on, man. I'll see you through. Come on, man. That's it!
No! No!
Oh, shit. Yep, it was one hell of a pirate night. And you know, all those folks would have become bloodsuckers if it wasn't for me. Oh, come on now, that's true.
Oh, no.
It's mostly true.
Really?
There are parts of that story that are absolutely true.
Well, you're a hell of a liar, mister. Got any other tricks up the sleeve?
Yeah. We could go back to my place. I could show you what I do with a feather.
Ooh.
An electric toothbrush.
See,
And a-
perfect. Knew I'd find you here. Listen, ran into a little bit of a problem.
Hey.
I dropped my amp into a
Cole,
pool and...
Cole. Kind of busy here,
Ooh.
man.
Not bad.
I'll do it. I'd love to go for a swim. Especially on a hot night like tonight.
Rather...
Oh, no. Lead the way.
Yeah. Guys, go ahead. These beers aren't gonna drink themselves.
Thanks for the story, Zeke. Very educational.
Oh, shit!
Okay. This game exists, I guess. Really glad I bought it on sale. Because for an hour and 15 minutes... Okay, I'm actually at like 118. But obviously not counting cutscenes and stuff. Yeah. It was good. It's definitely worth a play. But only on sale. Obviously, if you're going to do absolutely everything, then maybe... I actually don't know how much it is. Full price. I will find out. Then I can either laugh and say, it is not worth full price, or I can say, eh. Okay, so I don't know if it's on sale at the moment. I assume it is. If it isn't on sale right now on the PlayStation Store, then for £4, I can say, yeah, definitely, go ahead, go for it. But if this is a sale price, then only get it now. Yeah, for £4. It's not that bad. Definitely could have had more stuff to do instead of just littering it with collectibles and one optional sort of side thing to do, just defeat some vampires. Yeah, if it definitely had some more stuff to do in it, then it would obviously be more worth it. But as it currently stands, £4, like I say, you can't go wrong for £4 for this, especially if you want to do everything. Otherwise, you're obviously not going to miss anything with this. can't even skip the fucking credits anyway. But yeah. Not getting my hopes up, having a look at how long to beat and going, oh, 2.5 hours. That's not bad. But yeah, for about an hour. Yeah, that's disappointing. I can only apologise to those who bought this day one. Because it probably was not worth day one pricing, however much that cost. At a guess, 15 quid. I would definitely sooner recommend First Light expansion over this. But then again, considering this is just like a standalone alternate story sort of thing. But yeah, I did have plans to play something else today, going off the basis that this was supposed to be 2.5 hours. But considering it's been nice work, Killer, you torched Bloody Mary and freed Cold, but have you acquired all the Festival of Blood trophies? Didn't think so. We're winding the clock to midnight so that you'll have a chance to find all the hidden nuggets scattered around Pyre Night. Plus, now that you've finished the main story and a slew of new upgrades are available, all you need to do is get out there and beat some of those horror-enriched UGC missions. No thanks. Oh, thanks for playing. That's a nice play on words. Yeah, like I say, with nothing else to do, I don't know if it's worth it or not. Yeah. This is obviously where I'm going to leave this game then. And probably I'm just going to say fuck it and play Second Son next. I may as well just get this series over and done with. There's only 2 games left, it shouldn't take me too long. If this game was any longer, like I say, I would have taken a break from it for today to play something else, but there's no point. I can put in 5 hours for Second Son. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, YouTube, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Goodbye.